Center of mass, Part 1. We will learn about the center of mass and how it is different than the center of gravity. Let's start. Center of gravity of an object is the point at which the weight of the object appears to act. So it is the point on the body which is affected by weight because the gravity pulls it downward. However, the center of mass, it is the point at which all the object's mass may be considered to be concentrated. So each body, such as glass, ball, books, and pens, have points of mass. For example, this ball, inside of it, there are tiny dots that represent mass. If the ball has the shape sphere, then the points of mass are concentrated in the middle. Thus, the body would be balanced and it will be able to spin uniformly. This is the case if a body is supported at its center of mass. Now look at this triangle. The center of mass for it will be near the base, so the concentration is near the base in order to create balance. Center of mass of a triangle is the intersection of medians. Remember that the median is the midpoint of line on any side of a triangle that can be connected to an angle opposite to it. So this is a median and this is another median. The mass is the intersection of the medians, so it is this yellow point. Notice that it is near the base, and that is how the triangle will spin uniformly. Another example is the race car. A race car is engineered to have more weight towards the bottom of the car so drivers can handle them during high-speed turns. Thus, the car will be balanced and will spin uniformly. To conclude, an object's center of mass will always be towards its more massive end. Students tend to always mix between center of mass and center of gravity. Most of the time, they consider the object's center of mass and center of gravity are at the same place, although this is not always so. It happens in a uniform gravitational field. For example, like the Earth, the bodies on it are being pulled in the same direction as the gravitational force. However, in a non-uniform gravitational field, the center of gravity and the center of mass are not the same. Center of gravity is what changes. The center of mass is a fixed property, which is the average location of the mass of the body. It has nothing to do with gravity. We can see this case in artificial satellites because it has non-uniform gravitational field. Since it is in space, then the gravity of Earth affects it and the gravity of other planets affects it. So it is affected by many gravitational fields. That is why it has a non-uniform gravitational field. That concludes that the center of mass is different than the center of gravity in this case. In the upcoming lessons, we will consider that the center of gravity is the same as the center of mass.